Hi, same night. Welcome back to my channel. So there was a little snafu. I'll make this like a part 2. I made the the Jiffy corn casserole. I made it too good. You see how much it rose? So I totally forgot about doubling the time. I don't know why it throws that recipe off when you double it, but it does, and I don't know. So it's 9:42 p.m. It's still in there cooking. So now I'm just gonna let it sit and let it solidify, and we're moving on to stuffing. In the time that it's been cooked, I diced one whole stalk of celery, one whole stalk of celery, a whole sweet onion, 1 carton of mushrooms. I boiled eggs, so we're gonna put some hard-boiled eggs in there, some smoked turkey. We're gonna use Brownberry Premium seasoned. Okay, so this is going to give a very nice wet dressing. This isn't to go in your turkey. This is just to cook it. You know, my husband once said that in my past life I must have been a catering chef, because I can't judge quantity to save my life. I can't. I cook like I'm feeding an army, and there's only 4 of us. I don't understand it either. Okay, so we have the 2 bags. Okay, so into that, let us add. Oh yeah, and water chestnuts. So we're gonna let's add this. So this, I cooked the vegetables in a cup and 1 stick of butter, 1.5 sticks. I did the celery and onions together, and then for the last 5 minutes of sauteing, I add I just rough chopped the mushrooms. So we're gonna put all that yummy buttery goodness in my big caterer's dish. Right? That's what it looks like. Okay. So I should have got some shredded carrots too. It's amazing how much stuff is not there at the grocery store. You know what I mean? With all this stuff going on. Oh, the one thing we do need is dill. I have a lot of dill from my garden this year. Yeah, you see, even this is not too much dough. We're Polacks, we like our dill. Ukrainian, Russian, Eastern European. Gotta have that dill. Gotta. So this is how my grandma Nani used to make it. She didn't stuff her turkeys with it. She just made dressing. And she would get in there and mush it up by hand, you know. And just bake it. Covered, like 350 covered, for about 20 minutes, because everything's cooked. You know, it's just, okay. So that's a good mixing up. Now let's add this, the good stuff, the perfect seasoning. Amen, brother. It really is. And I like to use a little bit of Trader Joe's Everything But the Bagel sesame, or Everything But the Bagel sesame seasoning blend. It's very good. It's very good. Let's put, we have mixed peppercorns, so let's do some of that. Ugh. I don't add salt. I'm using chicken broth with reduced sodium, because my husband now has a heart condition brought on by his accident, so it's okay. He wasn't nuts about salt to begin with. Regular seasonings, go ahead and season it, but as for salt, you should leave it and let people season it the way they want to. So I'm going to add one of these. It's 32 ounces. So is that 4 cups, 8, 16. 16 times 2 is 32. Yeah, so that's 4 cups. This is just chicken broth. You could use water if you wanted to. If you got lots of nice seasonings, you know, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna add some more on top of that. Just the bread is drinking it up. Drinky, drinky, drinky. It doesn't look like it because look at the bottom. By the time I get done stirring it through, you want these cubes to be absorbed and expanding. These nice dried breadcrumbs with all this yummy seasoning. Yum, yum. Doesn't this look good? Now we add, these are just rough diced boiled eggs. I don't know if it's a Polish thing or a European thing. They didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I think when they got here to America, it was basically, what do you have on hand that you can make with dry breadcrumbs, you know what I mean? Okay, so I also have some lovely smoked turkey. My daughter and I went to Sam's Club, and we each bought a smoked turkey. And we ate it already. It had been so long. Because stuffed turkeys cost so much. These were $1.99 a pound. It had been years since I'd had one. So just a little bit of the smoked turkey, you know. Or if you're making a turkey, you could add I hate the giblets. No, I don't even know how to cook them. I'm not going to tell you to do what I won't do. If you watch it and your parents, your mom, your dad makes it that way, then you go ahead and you make it that way. All right, I got a bottle of water. It's the easiest way to measure for me. Seriously, it is, because it's pre-measured, you know. Okay, got a little bit left. I'm just gonna mix it up some more. So I want it nice and moist. That word. You know, you could also, I guess, throw some bacon and bacon drippings in if you wanted to. What I like to do, my little addition to this, is chopped water chestnuts. I love these. And just that unexpected crunch, you know, so good. And the water chestnuts don't really taste like anything. I rinsed them and rinsed them out really well. So it doesn't really take anything away, you know, but they kind of soak up the flavor in what they're surrounded in. So by now my grandmother's hands would be out and they're smushing it, you know, and mushing it. But I'm not doing that. Alright. So then these... Oh, one of the mushrooms fell out. Yummy. This should be enough for 2 pans. Better not be enough for 3. I hate wasting. I hope I didn't overdo it. I can hear my husband now in the back of my head. Lynn, why do you make so much? But I don't know why. It's a sickness. It's a disease. It's one of my ultra personalities. I don't know. I was a chef in a previous life. Or I was starving in my past life. I don't know. We'll leave this one here and let's get a scoopy scoop. This looks like a good scoopy scoop, right? Right. Okay, I'm gonna make a mess of things. Oh, you know what I should have done? Heck. I should have panned it first. Okay, this one we'll keep here. Because I'll just remember to dot it with butter. Okay, so I'm panning the dish. You fill it up like so. You're just going to cover it with foil, 350-degree oven. And then you'll take the foil off. And you want the top to brown real nice. So another 20 minutes. And it'll brown up really good. And that's how you make my kind of stuffing. You can add some more liquid to it if you want. If you have drippings from the turkey that you want to add to give it some flavor. This should be just enough for 2. But yeah, you can add some turkey drippings when you're done roasting your turkey, or you can add, you know, bouillon or some more water or whatever you want. Ah, I did a good job with this. It's going to make 2 trays, enough for Lauren and Dustin and enough for me and Nick. Yay! Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, and try the recipe. Add whatever you want to add, you know what I mean? If you want to throw some carrots in there, throw some carrots in there. Stuffing is like just a little bit of everything, you know? Encompasses everything. It's like, who thought of that? We have extra bread we're not using. Don't let it go to waste. Dry it out, you know? Throw some vegetables in there, some butter, some liquid, and boom. You got a meal in and of itself. You just want to make sure that it has a taste, you know? That it has a taste. Just doctor it up however you want. Whatever your family recipes say. See? Look, done and done. Boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, have a happy holiday, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.